Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, and in this video I'll be showing you step by step how to use vidIQ. Now there are two main things you want to use vidIQ for, and the first one is your keyword research and the second one is your SEO, which is search engine optimization for your YouTube videos. Now in this tutorial we'll go through the details of keyword research and SEO. However, I will also make separate videos on these topics just to help you fully understand how they work. Okay, so let's start with the first section, which is keyword research. So for this video, let's say I want to make a video on Slack. Okay, Slack is a project management software and I use that every day, so let's just use that in this tutorial. And right here, once you've searched for a keyword, you'd get an overall score here. It says medium. Okay, if you're a small channel, you want to stick with a medium to low or very low score, overall score right here in the middle. However, if you're a big channel, then you're able to target the highly competitive keywords. Now since my channel is search based, I'll click on questions. When I say search based, it means that I make videos about tutorials, like how to do things on Slack or YouTube or any software at all. However, if you have a browse based channel, which is a channel that targets a specific audience, whenever you input your keywords right here, you want to click on matching terms, related keywords. You want to check all of these. So for example, how to use Slack for business, you want to check all of these for um, um, video ideas. Now, because of the kind of channel I have, I make tutorials and as such, I'm using Slack, but you can do this for any keyword. You can do this for crypto, finance, business, investing, makeup, art, anything your channel is about. So just type in your keywords and I'll click on questions since I'm a search-based channel. So once you click on questions, I would see the questions that people are asking when it comes to Slack. Now, the first thing I want to do is to check right here where it says search volume, competition, overall, and the number of words. And the number of words is basically the number of words in a specific keyword. For example, how to use Slack is 4 words, and so you have 4 right here. Now, the search volume is basically an average of the number of people that search for these exact keyword on YouTube every month. Okay, it's a monthly thing, not a daily thing. So right here we also have competition, which just shows you how competitive the keyword is. Again, if you have a small channel, you want to ensure that any keyword you're using here has very low or medium competition. So the best thing to do, just to make this easier, is to click right here where it says overall. Okay, so just click on that and then vidIQ would arrange the keywords in terms of you know a balance of search volume and competition. Again, vidIQ will arrange the keywords to help you balance your search volume and your competition. Okay, so for this video we've already done keyword research. I've shown you how to I've shown you how to find the right keywords, how to rank your keywords, and the kinds of keywords that you want to use for a small channel. So for example, this video on how to delete general Slack channel has a 2000 search volume and very low competition. So if 2000 people are searching for this every month and it has very low competition, that could be a good video to make. Okay, so for the next part of this tutorial on how to use vidIQ, let's get into the SEO section where I'll show you how to do SEO with vidIQ by following these 4 steps. Okay, so let's come back and choose a topic, and the topic right here is how to find workspace URL in Slack. Okay, let's use that as an example and move on to the next section of the tutorial. Okay, so right here we have a video on how to find workspace URL in Slack. So the first step to doing your SEO is to install vidIQ extension. Now, if you don't have vidIQ extension, then definitely watch our video on how to install vidIQ extension and attach that to your channel, okay? But watch that once you're done with this video. So once you install vidIQ extension, the next step is to write your SEO title. This is important, and your title must have two sections. The SEO section that helps you rank on YouTube, and then it must have the emotional trigger that causes people to click on your video. Let me show you what I mean right here. So here you can see how to find workspace URL on Slack. The first thing I'll do for the SEO section is to click on get AI title recommendations. So once you click on that, you get your recommendations, and if you don't like any of these, then just click on refresh and you will get new titles. Okay, so right here we have a title on how to find workspace URL on Slack, which is an SEO title. If you want to include an emotional trigger, you could write something like uh, free and easy tutorial. Okay, so this is basically just a trigger that causes people to click on your video instead of someone else's video. Okay, it's not important for ranking on YouTube, but it's something that I love to use. So right now we have our SEO title. The next step is to do your tags. This is very important because you don't want to write your description before your tags. You always want to write your tags before your description, especially when you're working with vidIQ. I'll show you why later. But right now, let's fill in the tag section. Now, to write your tags, the first thing is to copy and paste your main title. You always want to put in your title into your tags before any other thing, okay? So once you have your title in your tags, the next step is to boost your video, okay? So to boost your video, you just click on boost this video here, and then vidIQ will come up with suggestions for you. Again, to boost your video, you need to buy the vidIQ boost plan, but if you don't have that, then I suggest that you just rephrase your title as many times as possible and then put that into your tags. So right here we have how to find workspace URL on Slack. If you don't have vidIQ boost, then you can just rephrase this so many times. Type in how to see workspace URL on Slack, how to find workspace URL on Slack 2023. Just rephrase your title as many times as possible, and that will help you get your tags. However, if you have vidIQ Boost, then you can just get your tag suggestions. Now, you can see these suggestions here are not relevant to my video because my video is on how to find workspace URL on Slack. But these suggestions are not relevant to that. So I'll just click right here on refresh tags and see if vidIQ gives me relevant tags, okay? Okay, again, VidIQ doesn't give me relevant tags. The reason we're not getting relevant tags right now is because this specific topic on how to find workspace URL on Slack has a very low search volume. Okay, when something has a very low search volume and very few videos are being made about that topic, then it's very difficult for vidIQ AI to come up with tag suggestions because again, there aren't tons of videos on YouTube for the AI to scrape tag suggestions from. Again, this also applies to this research we did right here. As you can see, how to find workspace URL in Slack. We only have 1,000 people searching for that every month, which is very low. That's about I don't know, 30 people, about 35 people a day, which is very low for YouTube. And that's why we're not getting tag suggestions. So I'll just pause the video and then rephrase my title so many times to come up with enough tags for the video. I've rephrased the title so many times to help me get my tags. Again, right here by the right, you can see that we have video suggestions from vidIQ. Okay, so Usually, if you're making a normal video with tons of search volume, so for example, how to write a blog post, it has a very high search volume, so you'd most likely see very relevant suggestions here. So you just click on plus, and then that keyword will be added to your tags. However, the reason why we're not getting relevant videos or relevant keywords is because, again, like I said before, this topic has very low search volume, and as such it's very difficult for the AI to find relevant videos and keywords. I hope this makes sense, and I'm very happy that we got a video with very low search volume, because it really helps you learn this in this tutorial. So right now we've written some tags, and as you can see, I have just few tags in this video. And then the question now is, do tags really matter? Because a lot of people believe that tags are a waste of time when it comes to SEO, but I think at the moment YouTube says that tags only help us, help viewers find our videos when viewers misspell certain sections of the title. So for example, if they spell Slack without an L and say sack, you could include that right here. How to find a uh, SAC workspace URL. You get what I'm trying to say? So you just have to make sure that you optimize your tags in such a way that you have different spellings, different things that people would probably write instead of writing your title into the search bar. Again, tags don't really matter when it comes to ranking on YouTube, but I love to optimize my tags because sometime in the future tags may begin to matter on YouTube, and you don't want to have to go back to your old videos and then just start putting in enough tags on videos. So I think it's just wiser to optimize your tags right now, because it's very easy. You simply just click right here on the plus icon when vidIQ gives you relevant tags. So once you're done with the tags, you then want to include your video location, and then once you're done with the video location, we then get to the most important part of this video, which is your description. When it comes to writing your description, you want to optimize your description in different ways. Again, right here you can see that vidIQ recommends keywords for your description based on your tags. Now this tells you why we did our tags before our description, because vidIQ would give you suggestions for your keywords in description based on the tags you have. So you want to write your tags before your description if you're using vidIQ. So right here we have suggestions, and I'll just click on the relevant ones. How to find workspace URL on Slack, find workspace URL for Slack, find Slack workspace URL. Very good keywords. And then just click on generate, and then vidIQ would give you suggestions for your description, and you can just choose any of the three and just put that into your video. So right here we have a description that contains the keywords that I just wrote, that we just chose. And once you have that, the next step is to add your title to your description. So your title is how to find workspace URL on Slack. Copy that and then make sure that you impute that into the first one or two sentences, preferably multiple times. I really love to input my title as the first thing in the description just because it really helps with the SEO. So in this easy to follow tutorial on, and I'll input the title again. In this easy to follow tutorial on how to find workspace URL on Slack, we'll show you how to find workspace URL on Slack. Okay, this is a very good optimization. It really looks like I'm stuffing keywords, but again, we have to rank on YouTube. Okay, and my channel is a search based channel, and I don't really care about whether or not people read my description. But if you have a personal brand channel or a highly professional channel, then you may want to just tone down on keyword stuffing like I just did. So right here you can see our complete vidIQ score. Now many people make the mistake of trying to get a 50/50 score. Having a 50/50 score doesn't mean you're gonna rank on YouTube. You just need to have a 5/5 score in the right places. This is very important. You don't need a 50 over 50 score. In fact, in most cases, videos that have that, don't necessarily rank better. So you just need a 5 over 5 here under tag volume. You need your 5 over 5 here under keywords and title. You need your 5 over 5 here under tripled keywords. You need your 5 over 5 here on keywords and description. So your tag volume is basically the volume of searches in the tags that you've chosen. Your keywords and title is basically whether or not you have your keywords in your title. Tripled keywords means having long tail keywords. So for example, instead of just typing in Slack, remember, instead of typing in Slack, we typed in how to find workspace URL on Slack. That's a long tail keyword. Then the next part of this is keywords in description. We have keywords in description, and right there you have your SEO done. You don't have to have 5 over 5 under tag count. However, if you want to do that and have a 50 over 50 score, then you just have to, add more tags, okay? And that will give you a 5 over 5 score, but let's just leave that out for now because honestly it's not that important. So right now we've come to the end of this video. I've shown you how to how to research keywords. I've shown you how to do SEO, and make sure you watch our video on how to install the extension. I've shown you how to write your title, your tags, your description. And if you got some value from this video,